With that, it's my privilege to introduce the Honorable Terry Branstad, Governor of the State of Iowa.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It's an honor to have this opportunity to address members of this General Assembly, and I thank you for the opportunity to speak on this very important subject. Iowa children deserve a world-class education, no matter where they live. That's why Lieutenant Governor Kim Reynolds and I held the Iowa Education Summit last summer, attended by over 1,600 leaders from around our state, the nation, and the world. That's why we issued a blueprint in October to improve our schools, followed by town hall meetings all over the state to seek Iowans' feedback. That's why in January we presented a bold legislative reform package reflecting an improved blueprint. And that's why I'm appealing to you tonight to pass ambitious education reform that moves Iowa forward with a sense of urgency. Our legislative package is ambitious because Iowa has a lot of work to do. Watering it down is not fair to our children. Iowa has a proud education tradition, and we brag about the many good schools that we have today. Yet we have to face the fact that we're not keeping up with many states and nations. We led the nation in 4th grade reading and 8th grade math back in the early 1990s. But today we rank 29th in 4th grade reading and 25th in 8th grade math. Our scores have stayed about the same, but other states have adopted bold reforms. They've increased their scores and passed us by. National tests indicate we're letting our children down. So do other measures. On the Iowa Test of Basic Skills, nearly 23% of 3rd graders last year were not proficient in reading. On the ACT college entrance exam, just 31% of test takers in the class of 2011 were college ready in all 4 benchmarked areas. Meanwhile, youngsters today will compete for jobs in the global economy. They must have the right knowledge and skills for success. Yet employers around Iowa tell us they cannot find enough good applicants here in Iowa with the right knowledge and skills. We are shortchanging the career potential of young Iowans. We are shortchanging the companies that would hire them. Every student needs to finish high school genuinely ready for post-secondary training or college. An absolutely critical step is making sure that every child can read by the end of 3rd grade. Our legislative package requires a strong focus on identifying children struggling in reading and providing intensive instruction to them. This starts in kindergarten and it continues in 1st grade, 2nd grade, and 3rd grade. But if children are not ready, if they're not reading at a basic level at the end of 3rd grade, they should not just move on to 4th grade unless they qualify for a good cause exception. I appreciate the concern for the child who's held back, that they might feel badly. But it's even harder on their self-esteem to be illiterate. At the other end of the spectrum, requiring high school students to pass end-of-course exams as a condition of graduation assures a strong foundation for all of our youngsters. A high school diploma should have real value. Plenty of help must be available for youngsters who need to take those exams more than once. The last key reform I'll mention tonight is stronger teacher and principal evaluations. We need a great teacher in every classroom and a great principal leading every building. Just as we must have higher expectations for our students so that they will be well equipped for the 21st century workforce, we must have higher expectations for our educators who prepare them. While we have hard work ahead of us, Iowans have never been afraid of hard work. They know that the status quo is not good enough. A recent Des Moines Register poll found a majority of Iowans support significant reform. Indeed, it's at the top of their priority list for the 2012 session of this General Assembly. Iowans are counting on you to be bold, not timid. I'm counting on you to provide comprehensive education reform this session. Most important, Iowa's children are counting on your leadership. Thank you.